What is most useless item you carry with you all the time? For me, it was this tiny plastic dinosaur from a cereal box. I'm 28 years old carrying around a green T-Rex that's smaller than my thumb. Got it when I was 8 and just never stopped carrying it. My girlfriend Emma always said it made me look like a total weirdo who couldn't grow up. I work at this busy call center downtown handling insurance claims, and my desk neighbor Marcus would see me fidget with it during really stressful customer calls. He'd roll his eyes and make these loud comments about grown men playing with children's toys. The guy was always trying to embarrass me in front of everyone in our section. Marcus was one of those coworkers who acted like your best friend, but constantly made you feel bad about yourself. He'd bring up the dinosaur whenever new people started working near us. Look at this guy still playing pretend with his little toys, he'd say while I was trying to focus on angry customers screaming about their insurance claims being denied. The worst part was how he'd do it during team meetings. Our supervisor would be talking about performance metrics, and Marcus would make some joke about how maybe I should ask my dinosaur for advice on handling difficult calls. Everyone would laugh, and I'd just sit there feeling like an idiot for carrying around this stupid childhood memento. One Tuesday morning, our supervisor Janet called an emergency all-hands meeting. She looked really serious as she announced that someone had been accessing customer accounts after business hours and stealing credit card information to make fraudulent purchases online. Yeah, Sis Dunny was losing thousands of dollars every week, and corporate headquarters was threatening to shut down our entire department unless the person confessed immediately. Security started installing keyloggers on all our computers and monitoring every single thing we did online during work hours. The whole office atmosphere changed overnight. People stopped talking to each other during coffee breaks. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Co-workers who used to be friendly started avoiding eye contact in the hallways and elevators. Marcus kept making these nervous jokes about how security should probably check everyone's personal items for hidden spy equipment or recording devices. He'd point directly at my little dinosaur sitting on my desk and laugh really loudly about how suspicious it looked. Other people started staring at me like maybe I was actually the thief they were looking for. Then I remembered something really weird that had happened about 6 weeks earlier. Marcus had asked to borrow my computer login because his system was completely frozen and he had this supposedly urgent customer issue that needed to be resolved before 5 o'clock. I felt bad for the guy, so I let him use my workstation for maybe 10 or 15 minutes while I went downstairs to grab lunch from the cafeteria in the building lobby. That night, after everyone had left the office, I decided to check my computer activity logs just to see if anything looked strange or unusual. What I found made my stomach drop completely. There were literally dozens of high-value customer accounts that had been accessed during my lunch breaks over the past month and a half, all during times when I definitely wasn't even in the building. I suddenly realized Marcus had been watching me type my password every single day for weeks and weeks. Every time I absent-mindedly fidgeted with my stupid plastic dinosaur, I was entering my login credentials right in front of him. He'd been memorizing my entire password just by carefully observing my typing pattern and finger movements. The next morning, I went straight to the security office and told them about the borrowed login incident from 6 weeks ago. They immediately pulled all the surveillance camera footage from that specific day, and sure enough, there was Marcus sitting at my exact desk during my lunch break using my computer to access restricted customer files and account information. He got arrested that same afternoon right there in the middle of the office during peak call hours. Well, it turns out he'd been systematically using multiple people's login credentials to cover his tracks, but mine was his absolute favorite because I left my desk the most frequently for coffee breaks and bathroom trips. The stupid plastic dinosaur that everyone, including my girlfriend, constantly made fun of me for carrying around had actually helped me realize exactly when Marcus first gained access to my computer password.